position, turnovers. He's always had that defense that's helped him out. And I'd make all these same points, all these same arguments as well. And these are the same knocks. But here's the way I look at Jimmy G. And this is kind of how I look at any player. It's kind of like you're looking at a used car. Now, when you're looking at it on the lot and you're haggling price, you're looking at everything negative about this car. Yeah, but it's got this. Yeah, but that. But then when you go ahead and sign the paper, you've turned your hard-earned money over to it, and now said used car is yours. Now you're looking at the positives. Yeah, it's got a lot of miles on it, but look at this. And look at this. And look at this. And now you're looking at all the positives. And that's kind of where I'm at with Jimmy G. Okay, when Jimmy G's out on the open market, I wasn't excited about it. I'd list all the same negatives everybody else would. But now that he's a Raider, he's draped in the silver and black, I've got to look at him and the positives he brings to the table. Because there's a reason the guy was signed to 3 years in the silver and black. So what are they seeing that I'm not seeing? So now I've got to look at him from a different perspective. And Jimmy G is just a proven winner. That's where you got to start. So in the locker room, he's got to be a good leader. He's consistent. He doesn't make a lot of horrible mistakes. Good percentage of completions. Red zones, he's a lot better in the red zone than the previous guy under center. There's lots of good positive things about Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, behind him is sitting Brian Hoyer. Now, I don't have a problem with Brian Hoyer. Backup quarterback in the National Football League is like break the fucking glass, only use in case of emergency. If you're going to the backup quarterback, you're basically fucked for the most part. Sometimes you can catch lightning in a bottle. The guy comes off the fucking bench, a la fucking Rudy, and you got a fucking Hallmark fucking movie moment. But it usually doesn't fucking happen that way. Usually said quarterback comes off the fucking bench and gets fucking shellacked and laid out because he's running around there looking with eyes this fucking big because all of a sudden they're coming 200 miles an hour. I haven't been in live action for months. That's usually what happens when the backup quarterback, they're like, ah! And it's a bad thing. What's up, Carl? So, the quarterback tree, we're going to know a lot more about it in a couple weeks if they're adding a branch to this motherfucker. Because behind Hoyer, you've got Chase Garbers. Now, Chase Garbers, the kid from Cal, he looked okay in preseason last year. He had a little sparkle. Little bit. But he's not ready to come in and do anything. And he's not even ready to be your backup. I think what they're going to do with Garbers is he's safe, he's easy, he's cheap. They're going to slide him back to the practice squad most likely. He's learning the system, so he's a plug and play at your third if you need a third. You don't need to carry three on the roster. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to carry Hoyer, who's a solid veteran backup. You're going to carry Garbers down in the practice squad, and you can pull him up if you need to in between games. Honestly think that's what's going to happen. I wouldn't be shocked if they go quarterback in the draft, but I don't think they're going to go quarterback in the draft. I think I'm predicting, I'm grasping at straws and trying to figure out what these fucking two used car salesmen are trying to pull off with this fucking team. So I'm thinking and trying to figure out what their plan is. I think because of the 3-year deal, it's Garoppolo, Hoyer, Garbers back on the practice squad again. You're going to see what you can get out of a full, healthy year of Jimmy G, crossing your fucking fingers, and then go into next year's draft, knowing a little more what you've got in a commodity of Jimmy G, Jimmy Pornstar. If he has a solid year, puts up good stats, now he's a commodity again. You could even do something with him if you wanted to go make big moves, get yourself up in the draft. Now, see, that makes me wonder if they're going with the plan of getting these guys in to be the quarterback tree. Are you going to can somewhat send this season down the drain like you did last season, systematically, so that you can be up in the top 10 again to play around with that quarterback class. It's concerning. I'm all on board with Jimmy Garoppolo and Brian Hoyer for 2023 if that's what it's got to be.